Good afternoon, Citronia. We are reporting to you live with the latest edition of your favorite news show, Hedgehog Headlines. My name is Wallace. Yesterday was an exciting day in Mrs. Roberts' fourth grade classroom. Her class Skyped with plant pathologist Greg Reynolds of the U.S. Forest Service. His work focuses on identification and management of tree diseases on federal lands in New Mexico. Here's how it went.
So starting with this one, so this is from an oak tree, and this is what's called a fruiting body of the fungus. So this is how the fungus reproduces. You can think of it as being kind of like a fruit or a seed pod of a plant. And so you probably won't be able to see over the camera, but on the bottom of this, there are these tiny, tiny little holes, and spores will drop out of those holes and blow around on the wind, and some of those will land on oak trees and can start new infections that way. So when you're walking through the woods, you'll see things like this on a lot of trees, like growing on the side of the trunk. And even though this is all we can see, there's actually a huge fungus inside that tree that's feeding on all the wood and breaking it down. So just keep that in mind when you see things like this. This is just one example. We also have a lot of others. So this one's called Indian paint fungus. And this you might be able to see actually, instead of little pores or holes at the bottom, it has these kind of teeth-like structures. And so the spores are all produced on those little teeth-like structures. We call this one Indian paint fungus because it has this really red color on the inside of it. And a lot of Indian tribes used to make red paint using this fungus. And you can see there's this kind of caved-in section here, and that was where a branch was growing out of the tree. So a lot of times these will grow right out of an old branch stub.
Awesome! This activity tied directly to their science studies, as they are learning how plants and animals have internal and external structures to help them survive, grow, and reproduce. So cool. Now let's get the forecast from Sasha. What does the weather look like for tomorrow?
Thanks, Wallace. Many more exciting things will happen on Thursday when it will be day 3. It's not going to be as cold tomorrow. There will be a mix of clouds and sunshine. Should be super weather for a fun recess day. The high will be 43 degrees. The low will be 26 degrees. What's on the menu for Thursday, Andre?
Here's what's cooking for Thursday tomorrow. Citronia Cafe will be serving their famous Thanksgiving Day meal. There will be roasted turkey with gravy, a dinner roll, potato stuffing, steamed green beans, and cranberry sauce. The cereal meal will also be served. Ice cream served along with fruit and milk. Thursday's breakfast menu choices are egg and cheese, croissant, cereal and yogurt, or a bagel with cream cheese. Breakfast includes a choice of fruit, juice, and milk. Let's go over to Sanvi to hear more about what's happening around school.
That's right, Andre. Here are some important announcements. Happy Kindness Day, everyone. Did you see anyone being kind? How about you? Were you kind to anyone today? Let's fill our school with kindness. Hedgehogs, tell your parents there will be a PAC meeting this Thursday night, November 14th at 7 p.m. in the Media Center. All are welcome. The Wawa Hoagie coupon sale ends this Friday. Get your orders in. Don't forget, everyone needs to pay close attention to the bus announcements and the numbers on the buses. You want to make sure you are on the correct bus. Pay attention. You want to get home on time. Mark your calendars for Friday, December 6th for the Hedgie Around the World with our holiday shopping bazaar. And now over to Wallace for some birthday news.
We have one birthday to announce today. Happy birthday to Michael S. in 5th grade. Happy birthday. Hope you have a fun day celebrating. The next birthday table will be on November 22nd. If you have a birthday in November, report to the birthday table on that day. What else do we have, Andre?
Over the past couple of months, Mrs. Appleman and Mrs. Garland have led groups of 4th and 5th grade hedgehogs in an after-school program called Build Your Armor. This program has taught students about how to eat healthy, how to exercise properly, and how to be a fit hedgehog. Here is some footage from the BYA season, as well as their fun running from yesterday. Check it out! Congratulations, everyone. Over to you, Wallace.
That's the news for today. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 3:20 for another edition of Hedgehog Headlines. This is Wallace,
Sasha.
Andre.
And Sandy signing off. Now let's have mindful moment to end our day.